Have you ever felt you were doing everything right? Posting content, hoping and praying to go viral, building sales funnels with money back guarantees, chasing new leads, hoping that it will give you more clients, more revenue, and ultimately more freedom. But none of this has worked for you. Well, you're not alone. I'm going to show you how I went from a burned out business without making any money at all, feeling like a complete failure, to now having a six-figure business myself while helping coaches and consultants build a business that makes them $50,000 in profit every single month, with more than $5 million generated in the past 2 years. And no, it's not a magic pill. It's not about going viral. It's not about using money back guarantees or trying to use any sales tricks hoping that it will give you more clients, but it is one simple system. In fact, this is what I call the Evergreen transformational flywheel. My name is Mikkel, and I was lucky enough to grow up in a supportive family where people encouraged my dreams and believed in me and the person that I could become. And I know it sounds nice and easy and all that, but life had other plans for me. So let me take you back to where it all started and why I'm actually making this video. Before I started my transformational flywheel, where I help coaches and consultants scale their business, I had a fitness clothing brand, and I did what many other business owners do. I hired expensive marketing agencies, hoping and praying to make more sales, to make more money and have financial freedom so I could travel around the world. But instead, I burned the business to the ground. I have no idea how to actually scale a business, and I hit financially rock bottom in my life. Now, I've generated multiple seven figures for coaches and consultants so they can help more people live a better and more fulfilling life. But that transformation has not always been as easy and simple. So let me take you back to where it all started and how you can benefit from the same, and why I'm actually making this video, so you can make a better impact and help more people and also become financially free. Because my business did not just struggle, I burned it completely to the ground without having any money left, any freedom, and no nothing. I have officially hit rock bottom, and at the same time, I faced some tragic experiences here in my family with a lot of sickness and death, which left me in a place where I was depressed. I had to bury that pain in some way, and I was not very old, so I became obese, and I officially had the worst time of my life. But everyone loves a good comeback, right? So sometimes you need to take a few steps back to go back to the drawing board, create a better plan, and gain clarity over your life and where you want to be. And what I thought was a huge setback ended up being the most life-changing decision that I have ever made, which is now leading me to help coaches and consultants become world-class, industry-leading, and dominating figures that actually change people's lives. Like one of my clients who just went from being another coach to literally building a personal brand, becoming the best known, traveling around the world, selling out stadiums, and actually being on stage and television, changing people's lives. And it all started in the kindergarten, not because it was my passion, but I had to find myself and rewrite a new beginning. And I worked with incredible people who saw the potential in me, and I also learned to see the potential in others. But ultimately, and most importantly, when I was working in kindergarten, I found a very big problem. There was a girl who was about to start in school in 5 weeks at that time. She couldn't hold a pencil, and I know that it was very vital for her to hold the pencil so she can do cool drawings, be together with her friends. Most importantly, not being excluded by the community. So I've always been very good at drawing, and I taught her how to hold a pencil and ultimately draw her own name and draw a unicorn. And that actually taught her how to go from being excluded to having a wait list of other children wanting to have another drawing by her. And 5 weeks later, when I have my last day, when I was about to go full-time on my business, she came up with a gift for me. And I opened it. It was a piece of paper. And she had drawn a unicorn, the exact same unicorn that I taught her how to draw. And she's written with her own words, "Thank you for believing in me." In that specific moment, I found my passion. It was not to make money or chase status, which I thought, but instead, it is to help others, providing solutions that makes other people's life fulfilled and better in some way. Because working for something bigger than myself gave me purpose and a direction and a reason to actually wake up, make a difference for other people, and change people's lives. But there was a problem. I was still not feeling well, so I decided to invest everything I had into a fitness coach who would help me lose 65 pounds. And I went from obese to being in the best shape of my life. And when I had a six-pack, I started to question, okay, if I can get a six-pack, what else can I accomplish? So I also invested in a mindset coach who could help me find purpose and joy in life, which ultimately led me to investing everything that I owned into a business coach who helped me transform my passion into a life-changing business that now helps coaches and consultants build seven-figure businesses. And I realized coaches and mentors have been life-changing for me. They have literally saved my life. So now I'm actually just returning the favor so they can build a business that can help more people change their life and make the world a better place. But there was a big problem at that time because a lot of coaches and consultants, they were complaining about these marketing agencies who promised big money claims, money back guarantees, sales funnels that delivers thousands of qualified leads without any results. So I wanted to do what others couldn't, not build a sales funnel, but build an evergreen transformational flywheel that changed people's lives. And that's what I have done the past 6 months, which I'm going to show you how that will change your business as well, so you can help more people and change more people's lives. This is a system that revolutionizes how coaches and consultants and people who sell their service online, how they can help more people while making more money without burning out and have more freedom in their life. But Miguel, why coaches? It's very easy to answer. Coaches and mentors have saved my life. So being able to help them build a business that literally can help more people while literally let's run it again. But why coaches, Miguel? Because coaches and mentors have literally changed my life. So being able to scale a business so they can help more people, that is my purpose. So we can change the world, make the world a better place. And coaches and mentors, they are the everyday heroes that doesn't get enough respect for changing people's lives. But unlike the traditional sales funnels where people chase leads, hope and pray to get more clients, literally do whatever it takes to scale with intensity, losing integrity, using money back guarantees, do whatever it takes to just get the next sale without actually caring about how people feel. That's not what I'm doing, because people don't need another sales pitch. They simply need someone they can trust and see themselves in. And the Evergreen Transformational Flywheel builds trust, authority, transparency, and a strong belief that you are the perfect one to help them. Because without telling them what to do, you show them what's possible. And if they want to join, they're more than welcome. And that's exactly the reason why I've also generated multiple seven figures for my clients without building sales funnels, without scaling with intensity, losing their minds, burning out, and without actually burning leads. But we actually build a business that is built on trust, transparency, and integrity. And most importantly, predictably scale your business in a way that people love to work with you and pay thousands of dollars to get your help without having to convince them that you're the best, without using money back guarantees, without using cold outreach and spending hours every single day trying to get new clients without any results. Personally, I'm not just another marketing guru. I'm literally someone who's invested more than $75,000 into coaches just like you. I've been there. I have walked the entire customer journey. So I know exactly what makes a very good coach and what makes the most life-changing coaches in this world. Exactly what makes people choose you over your competitors and how you can actually do the same. And no, it's not about having the best sales pitch. It's not about having the best product. It's not about solving every single problem in this world. It's just about being you. And let me show how you can do it. Because people buy coaches, not coaching. And it's not about your product, which is the reason why it's all about personality. So let me show you how you can actually build a business where people love to work with you because of who you are and not your money back guarantee. And it all starts with the philosophy, because that is what people can resonate with. My philosophy is that we need flywheels over funnels. We need people who buy you and not your coaching program. And people want transformations over information. It's all about getting followers over leads and personality over expertise, trust over transactions, profit over revenue. Literally build a personal brand and not being a product pusher. And it's all about building a community of like-minded people and not just a lead pipeline where the only focus is instant gratification and quick fix sales. And it all starts with this philosophy model, which is what I call the Evergreen transformational philosophy. Because with this, we actually have different values here. So let me show you and break it down for you. First of all, we have the philosophy. When you combine that with your values, your personality, your relationships, your own personal life story, your vision, what you prioritize in life, your personal opinions, and your personal hobbies, what you enjoy to do. This is where you give you value, who you are as a person. And of course, when that is combined with leadership, where you show and don't tell, and you have high standards for yourself and have a very high accountability, both for you, but also the people that you work with, and you demonstrate and walk the walk and not just tell people what to do, but you actually do what it takes yourself. And if people want to join you, they're more than welcome, because that's where you can build impact and high authority. And literally, combine that with results. People don't want more information. They don't need more information. All they want is transformation. They want proof of concept saying that you are who you say you are, which all comes down to clients first. If you combine these things, you have the legacy. This is where you can build a legacy, because you need to be known for something. And this is the unique mechanism where people buy you because of your personality and not your product. So that's where you want to be. Never be a product pusher, because what happens in the future if you're not selling that product, people don't care about you. But if you attract people who cares about you, you can sell anything at any time, anything and everything you want, and they will still buy from you because they love who you are as a person. And that's where the personal branding comes in. So let me show you the roadmap to building that legacy that it takes. First of all, be very clear on your philosophy, what you want to be known for, who you want to attract. And of course, build an offer so good. And how do you actually do that? You solve a problem. And of course, you sell it for a price that people would love to pay for it. And that makes it so much easier when you have a personal brand. So the way you actually build a personal brand is by setting up your Instagram and YouTube, because these are the two most powerful platforms to literally scale your business. Build a flywheel, which I'm going to show you how you can do. So what you want to do is actually optimize your profiles on Instagram and YouTube. And especially on Instagram, you need to have pinned post, who you want to help, and of course, the transformations that you have delivered, and of course, who you are as a person outside of your business so people can resonate with you. And then you want a content strategy solving your potential clients' most burning problems. So every time they watch a video from you, they are one step closer to complete the transformation they truly desire. Then you need to use profile visit ads, tell people that they can follow you And this is why you can build an ecosystem and people follow you, which makes you build a community of like-minded people who follow you because who you are and not of the money back guarantee that you have. And the next thing you need to do when people follow you is that you need to have an appointment setter, which means that it's a person who reaches out to all the followers and build relationships with all your followers, see where they're on their journey, and literally nurture them, warm them up. And if they're ready to take action, cool, let's book them in on a call. But if they're not ready to take action yet, because they're stone cold, they don't trust you yet, then you send them some YouTube assets that will help them solve their biggest and most painful problems. And this is where you can qualify them, ask them questions where they are in their journey. Are they ready to take action? If they are, cool, book them in on a call. Because you have warmed them up so much and built a relationship with them, the sale is going to be so much easier because it doesn't feel like a sale. It feels like serving people and serving over selling every single time, which leads to happy clients because they want to work with you and you're delivering them life-changing results that delivers a transformation they truly desire. And once you have done that, they're so happy. So they renew with you, not because of your guarantee, but because they want to work with you and they trust you. They truly like what you do. And they also refer a lot of other people with similar problems to your business, which ultimately helps you build a legacy because you have a very good reputation. So how does this actually work? It all starts with the Evergreen transformational flywheel, which I mentioned. And it all starts with a profile ad and where people can literally follow you because they're problem aware. If you have this problem, then follow along. This is where you can build a personal brand because you get followers. Because you get ads, you also get predictable traffic, which is predictable return on investment. We put this amount of money inside the machine, we get this amount of money back. And literally, this is where you nurture them. You reach out to people, ask them where they are on their journey, build relationships with them. So you build trust, authority, and likelihood of achievement. So they believe that you're the best one to help them at some point. Maybe they're not ready to take action now, but maybe they are in 3 months from now. And you do that with the appointment setter who can qualify people. So you only get to work with the people who love to work with you and you can truly help and you can nurture them. And of course, that will convert into meetings and ultimately into client acquisition where people pay you thousands of dollars to work with you. And once you do that, because they're so qualified, they're so invested into working with you, they get awesome results. And when they get awesome results, you get happy clients, you have proof of concept. You can build a legacy with a great reputation. You say you are who you say you are, and people believe it. And you can use that into ads and bring in more followers. So this flywheel builds a community and builds your personal brand. And that is why the flywheel compounds over time. My client went from 500 followers to 8,000 in just 12 months. He went from chasing leads with $0 in his bank account to now making 1.4 million Danish kroner in the past 7 months. And he has ultimate freedom. He can travel around the world, take care of his family, and actually have a business full of life-changing transformations for his clients. Because this is where you can literally turn your life into a legacy. And once you have a personal brand, you get more followers, you get greater opportunities in your future because people buy what they perceive. And when you have a personal brand, you have people who follow you because of who you are. So let's say that you went from coaching and in 10 years, you want to build a software. Then you have thousands of people to sell to, and they want to buy from you because of you. So when you actually say that something is good, they also believe it. So this does not only help you in your coaching business, but it helps you overall in your entire life because you have a huge audience of like-minded people who love what you do and who you are as a person. Because when you don't tell people what they should do and you use fake promises, This is why you show people what's possible. And if they want to join, let them know they're more than welcome. And I can promise you, you will get thousands of followers who actually love to be around. And there are three ways actually my clients get these results. First of all, I have a program where people can literally do it themselves. I have everything they need. So they just have to implement it in the business. Or they actually want to work with me in the consulting. So we actually scale together. I help them build the systems and implement them together. And I'm with them in their journey. Or maybe they want to have me doing it for them, which is my agency where I'm a growth partner, and I take care of everything they need to know so they can literally build a business that makes them 50K a month with 85% profit. So they have more freedom and joy and more transformations on their reputation. And awesome, 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 awesome. So I just cut this out. Let me see here. Mm. All right, I'm ready. I am ready. Let's just go. So no matter where they are in their journey, I have three different offers that can help them build a business that gets them to where they want to be. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. So no matter where my clients are in their journey and what solution they're possibly looking for, I have different offers based on what they need. Either they want to do it themselves, I just give them the framework in the program, or maybe they literally want my help to scale with them and I do it with the consultant, or they want to go for the full package and I actually do and implement everything for them and I take care of everything, which is the growth partner. So I have everything they need in three different ways so they can build a business that makes them 50K a month with 85% profit and ultimately have more freedom and joy in their life. Cool. Cut it here. Let me see here. And that's exactly how I've helped coaches and consultants scale to 50K a month. Literally, let's take that again. And these three offers is the exact reason why I have helped coaches and consultants scale their business with integrity, fun, and predictability. So with actually, oh no, let's do it again. And these three offers is the exact reason why I've generated multiple seven figures from my clients. So they have more freedom, more wealth, and literally change more people's lives. And remember, there are thousands of people right now who need your help. The only problem is that they don't know that you exist. So how about we build the systems that people choose you over anybody else so you could help more people, build more wealth, and have mental and physical freedom in your life. So if that sounds like your opportunity and you want to scale your business in a way that is fun, predictable, and also highly scalable, then send me a DM on Instagram so we can actually see how you possibly can make more money, have more freedom, and change more people's lives. I'm really looking forward to hear from you.